We invested in a company called Air Company that converts essentially existing carbon in the atmosphere into SAF.
Bella, we spoke 3 years ago. Now you are Vice President of Marketing for JSSI. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, 3 years ago, you were fairly new in the industry and you were really keen that sustainability is important. You were kind of surprised how sustainable the industry actually is.
The more that I've learned about it, the more I've realized the actual impact of business aviation when you look at every other industry, right, and compare.
What is your discovery now and how do you feel about it?
Well, I think it's been incredible to see what has happened just in those 3 years, just both from a JSSI perspective, but also, and even more importantly, in the broader industry that we're in. You're seeing the sustainability, like really laser-focused companies are growing and growing their support and their interconnectivity with the broader service providers and the broader industry network. So I think it's obviously something that I'm personally very excited about and passionate about, and it's something that operators and end users are finally starting to adopt. And so from a JSSI perspective, at the time that we last spoke, we had fairly recently launched our corporate carbon offset program to end users and our clients, and that has really started to pick up in terms of adoption, which I'd love to see. Our partner in this space is AvFuel, and they have invested tremendously into SAF distribution, production. JSSI is a lead investor in a couple of early startups in this space, which I love, and Neil, our CEO, is also very passionate about. One example is, I think it was in December last year, we invested in a company called Air Company that converts essentially existing carbon in the atmosphere into SAF. So you're seeing the historical feedstock feeding into the SAF space is really starting to change to be even more sustainable. Sustainable aviation fuel is becoming more sustainable, which I love. So
I love this too, and I asked you 3 years ago how confident you were about encouraging young people to come into the industry, and you were happy and excited to invite them in. Do you stand by that today?
Oh my goodness, yes, yes. We are, so JSSI as a company, we've had an internship for the last, I believe 15 years ago we started this. I was personally an intern, that's how I entered this industry, that's how I came into JSSI. I think this year we have a record high number of 15 interns coming in this summer, just in a couple of weeks. So we continue to invest in young talent. I love to see it. You're seeing more and more of like younger entrants, which is very exciting. And I'm personally part of the IATA Foundation's Next Gen initiative, which I'm on the committee for, and we're seeing just record numbers of young entrants really driving the voice, and especially for questions like this. So very positive.
Congratulations. May you go from strength to strength. And can we touch base next year?
That would be great. That would be great. Yeah.